Hi everyone, good day! Again, I am here, your teacher Julie, and will be teaching you about anything for today. Okay, so listen carefully with our lesson. And before that, I have here a letter and we are going to read it first. Okay, so what are you going to do? Just read it with your eyes only. Okay, and this letter was written by Franz Art to his cousin Carl. Okay, Franz Art will be sharing his experience on their vacation on Tagbilaran City. Okay? So, there goes the letter. 824 Del Carmen West, Balilihan, Bohol. This is the address of Carl, and this letter was written on May 5, 2009. Okay? Dear Carl, Maayong buntag! My sister and I went to Tagbilaran City last May 1. We went to my grandparents' house, my mother's side. We visited some relatives who lived nearby too. They were celebrating their town fiesta. My brother arrived late because he went to city to see our family dentist. My father and mother had fun remembering their high school days, especially when they saw their old classmates. I met some old friends and I gained new ones. We played computer games, and when we get tired of it, we went outside and played tumbang preso. I wish you were here with us. Maybe next year, Uncle Eddie will allow you to join us. We will be home next week. See you! This is your cousin, Franz Art. Okay, so as you can see, Franz Art is excited to tell Carl their experience on Tagbilaran City, on their vacation to their relatives' houses. Okay, so as you can see in that vacation, he gained a new friend. They played computer games and they played tumbang preso. Okay, so he also hoped that next year maybe Carl will be there too to see and to join to their games. Okay, so as you can see here in the letter, there are names of a person and of things. Okay, so those names again are what we call as nouns, just like we tackled last meeting. So nouns are talking about names of everything around us because everything that has surrounded us has names. So therefore, those names are what we call as nouns. So as you can see here in the letter, there are nouns included, which is the names of the person and names of things. Okay? So those names here are the noun Franz Art mentioned here can be grouped according to its gender. Diba? There are names of person, of thing. Okay, so those names, we can group it according to its gender. Okay, based on their gender. So, if we group it according to its gender, we called it as noun genders. Okay, noun, it is talking about the names of the things, the person, the animals, or everything around us. So, we can know that there are noun genders. So, what are those noun genders? Okay, so so these are the words that you can see in the letter of Franz Art. Okay, there is sister and mother. Okay, its gender is feminine because it is talking about two women. Okay, sister, a girl, mother, also woman. Okay, so it is feminine gender. We call it feminine gender because it is talking about female. Well, the second one is brother, father, and Uncle Eddie. Okay? So they are the masculine in gender because those words are talking about or is referring to male. Okay? Okay po, they are referring or talking to male. So that is why those words are what we call as masculine in gender. Masculine, okay? The next one is, we have classmates, friends, dentists, and relatives. So as you can see, we cannot know if there is a female or a male inside it because it is group of people, okay? So if we do not know, or if we do not know that there is a girl or boy inside that group, that is what we call as common in gender. Okay? Because common in gender is referring to either male or female. Okay? It can be any of the two. It can be male or it can be female. Okay? If you don't know its gender, you can tell that it is common in gender. Okay? For the noun house and computer, this is what we call as neuter in gender because house and computer does not have, or we can't identify this as female or male. Neither of the two. Okay? It is not female nor male. Okay? That is why this is what we call as neuter in gender. Okay? None of the two. Neuter. Okay? Okay, excuse me. So again, we have 4 gender of nouns. So that's what I tell you a while ago. The feminine, masculine, common, and neuter. And what are you going to do is we are going to tackle it now specifically. Okay? So the first one is we have masculine nouns. So those masculine nouns are referring to males. Okay? Because it is masculine. What are those people who does have a muscle? So that is male. Okay? Okay, not all girl does not have muscle because all people has muscle. But those male is the one doing or making their muscles strong. Okay? Masculine nouns is referring to males. So for example, we have brother or priest. Okay, brother, priest, uncle, boy, father, that is masculine nouns because they are referring to male. Okay? Next one, we have the feminine nouns. So when you say feminine nouns, these are talking about to female. Okay? Woman or woman. Okay? For example, we have nun. Okay? Or sister. Or daughter. Mother. Okay? So we call it feminine nouns. To those nouns that are referring to female only. Okay? Next one, we have the third example, which is the common noun. Okay? Common noun are what we call as, this is referring to either male or female. It can be any of the two. Okay? That is why it is called as common nouns. Okay? Or common noun gender. Okay? Common noun gender. It is either male or female or it can be either of the two. Okay? For example, passenger. Okay? If you can say if the passenger is male or female. That's why it is common noun. Teacher. You can say that the teacher is female or male. Okay? So that is why you can classify it as common nouns because they are referring to either male or female. Another example, police. Okay? Police. Next example is rat, cat. You can tell if they are either male or female. Okay? Unless you see their genital parts. Okay? Next one, we have the neuter nouns. So, neuter nouns, again, is referring to non-living things, to those objects. Okay? Those objects. Therefore, it is neither male or female. Okay? None of the two. They are not male, they are not female because they are objects. Okay, for example, cabinet. Okay, they do not have gender. Table. Okay, it does not have gender. You cannot say that the table is girl. You cannot say that the cabinet is boy. So therefore, they are neuter nouns. Okay? They are neuter gender. Okay po? So if you know the gender of the nouns, you can say, you can address someone correctly or something correctly because you know what are the differences of the noun genders. Okay? So, as for our summary for today, I want you to copy this on your notebook and write it on your English notebook, okay? So, again, our lesson is about gender of nouns. So, we have 4 gender nouns. The first one is masculine, which is referring to male. Okay, for example, father, son. Feminine noun, which is referring to female. For example, other, daughter, and Auntie Annie. Okay? The third gender noun is the common noun. So when you say common, it can either be male or female, either of the two. Okay? For example, most of the time, common noun is referring to collective noun. When you say collective, group of person. Because if you are referring to group of person, we can say that there is only one, only girl or only boy. Okay? For example, class. In our class, there are girls and there are boys. So therefore, our class is considered as common noun. Okay? Because there is a male and there is a female. For a team, you can say that the team is only female and or only male. That is why team is considered as common noun. Student. So when I say student, it can be either male or female. Okay? So that is also referring to common noun. Okay? Next one is we have the neuter noun. Neuter noun again is referring to non-living things or the objects. Okay? Because they are not referring to any male or female. So therefore, neuter is referring to non-living things only. For example, we have pen, book, shoes, pencil, blanket. You can say that they are male or female. That is why we call it as neuter noun. Okay? So, for you to copy this, just pause this video and continue after done writing this on your notebook. Okay? So, I hope you understand our lesson for today. And if you have any question, just write your question in our comment section and ask me about our lesson for today. Okay? I hope you learn and understand it. And thank you for listening. Bye!